We should, emphasis on the should, be live. Give it a second, ladies and gents, while it all sets up. I hope we are all doing marvellous. Right, I'm fairly sure we're live. It's telling me I'm live. It's telling me I'm live, but it's not coming up on my phone. Maybe it just takes a while. I don't know. We're going to stick with it. We're going to stick with it. Yeah, I'm live. It is available now. Right, come on people, flock in. Flock in. Right. I'm just going to go on YouTube and post this to my Twitter. My internet is absolutely terrible today. I'm just going to go on YouTube. So I've had to stream this on like really low quality and post this. But as long as you can hear me, it should be okay. Oh my goodness. My internet is absolutely terrible today. I'm just going to go on YouTube. So I've had to stream this on like really low quality and post this. But as long as you can hear me, it should be okay. So why do people like unfollow me? Oh, I don't really get it. Oh my goodness. My internet is absolutely terrible today. I'm just going to go on YouTube. So I've had to stream this on like really low quality. Well, I'll just wait a few more minutes until people start coming in. Because I don't just want to be talking to like two people. Just if more wait people a few more minutes until people start coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I should probably... I don't know if people are chatting. 7 people, alright. Welcome, welcome, just give it another 30 seconds. If you have any questions, feel free to type. I will answer them now. I don't know if people are chatting. 7 people. Please don't talk to me about Dominic Thiem. Welcome, welcome. Just give it another 30 seconds. If you have any questions, feel free to type. I will answer them now. I'll tell you what. People are chatting. Instead of everyone seeing that, I'm just going to go don't talk to me about Dominic Thiem. Welcome, welcome. Just give it another 30 seconds. I always want to talk. If you have any questions, feel no sound. Free to type. I will answer them now. I'll tell you what. Try turning your volume up. Instead I've got a stream going this end and everything seems to be fine. If everyone's seeing that, I'm just going to go on my evening from Russia. Just give it another 30 seconds. If you have any questions, feel just bear with me a second, guys. We'll just see if more people can come in. Feel free to type. I will answer them now. I'll tell you what. Try turning your volume up. Instead I've got a stream going this end and everything seems to be fine. Right. 7 people go on my just give it another 30 seconds. People should be able to see. If you have any questions, feel just bear with me a second, guys. We'll just see if more people can come in. Alright, dudes. It just buffers so much. To type, I will answer them now. I'll tell you what. Try turning your volume. My internet is absolutely terrible today. It's terrible, so I've had to stream really low quality. So apologies if the stream going this end and everything seems to be fine. As long as you can hear me, that'll go. Just give it another 30 seconds. People should be able to see. If you have any questions, feel. Okay, just bear with me a second, guys. We'll just see if more people can come in. Alright, dudes. Right, we've got 8 people in here. That's good enough for me to crack so to type. I will answer them. How long will the stream be? Try turning your volume. I don't know. Maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Stream really low. So apologies if the stream's a bit fuzzy or anything, and everything seems to be fine. We're going to go over all of tomorrow's as long as you can hear me. That will go down or like it. I'm going to type them out. People should be able to. If you have any questions, everyone can see them. And I'm going to go over each selection and why I've gone for it and come in. I'm also going to show the reasoning why I go for that. We've got 8 people in here. That's good enough for me to crack. So to type there, 3 websites that I mainly use. Turning your volume. I'm going to show you them 3. I don't know. Okay, maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes. Stream so really low. So apologies if the fuzzy or anything. What we're going to do is we're going to go over all of tomorrow's. As long as you can hear me, I'm going to down or like. I'm going to type them out. People should. Okay, apologies there if the connection went down. The software that I'm using just crashed temporarily, but it's come back up again now. So basically, this website tells you everything that you need to know. Oh my god, I got loads of messages I didn't even realise. Just waiting on Cilic, so am I, but I think he's won the first set on a tie break, so we should be good there, and he's a break up last time I checked. Nothing wrong with the stream, it's probably your end, my friend. The echo, yeah, that was my mistake, I had it play back on my end, but I've turned that down now. Hello, Italy. If any of you wondering, I'm from England. So I am where I'm about 2 hours drive away from Wimbledon. 9 PM in South Africa. Alright, I won't go on, guys. This will just... I don't want this going on for too long. Okay, so basically, all you need, is this website, tennisexplorer.com. Shows you all the tournaments, Wimbledon, the 2 challengers, the ladies side of Wimbledon, and all the ITF that I'm not bothered about. They are corrupt over there. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with this German challenger. Now these are all the matches that are on tomorrow, and they've actually got a scheduled time of the start as well, so that is great. I've already done the selections for these, my end, so I'm just going to read them out and tell you why I've gone for them in case you want to bet, and I'll tell you how confident I am and everything. So the first one I did was De Backer against Lestienne being the 16th seed. So this is obviously on clay, right? So the first thing I check is, have they played before? The answer is no, as that would come up on the head-to-head here. Check their ranking, check their birth date, everything. It's great. You can go on De Backer's history. It shows every match he's ever played in his life is recorded on here. And you can check Lestienne. So what I generally look at, if I'm not familiar with the players, so a lot of challengers, I don't watch a lot of challenger tennis, so you have to take into account their record this year, which De Backer's 7-16, which is horrible. Lestienne 9-13, not much better. Right. So we've got a 3-5 record on clay for Lestienne, 2-7 for De Backer. That's terrible. I can't ever select a guy who's won 2 matches on clay 7 months into the year. I know Lestienne 1-3, sorry, but I've still got to go for Lestienne here. Look, he had a good win today against Branko Cassano, which I did select as well. De Backer played Erat, but Erat was terrible today. But if you look at the form for De Backer, he's not won a lot of matches, so I have to go for Lestienne to beat De Backer. Which is what I'm going for here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to write all this out. The odds I check on a website called Odds Checker here. So basically I'll just put Lestienne into here. Click on the winner. And this is a great thing. This gives you the best odds on all these bookmakers. Now, I know some of these bookmakers aren't used in certain countries, so for me being in England, yes, I might be using a toaster as a router. That's a great comment. I've already said my internet is terrible today, so I'm streaming on really low quality, but as long as you can hear me, that's all that matters for now. So you basically type in anyone you want. It's automatically in bold for the best odds. Never click on this like that and bet, because Odds Checker have a system where they know. Sorry, not Odds Checker have a system. Say Unibet. If I want to bet DeBacker on Unibet, Unibet will know that you've come from Odds Checker if you click this link, and they will restrict you and ban you. So just take the price. If you have a Unibet account or a Betfred account, just log on to Unibet or Betfred, do whatever you want, and bet from their website or their app. That way they won't know Odds Checker's involved, but you have got the best odds. Hey Green Mafia, how's it going, my friend? Right, so obviously we're not going for DeBacker. It will be a Lestienne. Now BetHard, I'm not familiar with BetHard, so what I generally do in England is I stick from Bet365 all the way over to Betway. Now all these ones in between I know are accessible in England, so I pick the best odds that I would use. I have an account with every single one of these from Betway through to Bet365, and I will place the bet with the best odds. Yeah, I know the connection's getting interrupted. This is just for today. It's really bad. You can watch this as a whole later. As soon as this ends, YouTube will process and have this as a video, so everyone can watch it afterwards. Now, what I'm probably going to do, if the internet is... I'm not going to be able to stream this tomorrow, but what I'm probably going to do is have my selections as a video instead of doing it as a live stream, because then there's going to be no buffering. You can watch it in your own time. Does that sound better? Can you just comment in the comments now if videos would be better than a live stream? I know some of you are having this problem, and it's probably really annoying. Just remember, I can't do anything about it. It is just my crappy internet connection today. So I think if there's enough interest, I'll just do video. So I'll pre-record something, and then I'll put it on, and then I'll edit all the boring stuff out. Okay, so on this, back to normality, we're going to go for a 1.8 price because it's available at 2 locations. I'm not going to put the price on now. I'm just going to crack on through the selections. Okay, so if you want to bet on any now when there are better prices instead of waiting on the morning. Okay, 8-man, how's it going, mate? Okay, so we've got Lestienne to beat DeBacker. The next one, we're going to go for Heller and Gallen. Gallen, the 15th seed. I am all over Gallen on this. He's got a great record on clay this year. Winning record over the year total. Heller is 250 spaces behind him in the world rankings. 4 years older. Will not trouble Gallen at all. I know he's one of futures. That's a level below this. Gallen will be too good for Heller here, I would assume, so I'm confident on that. The next one is Travaglia and Giraldo. If I can just find it here. Travaglia, 2nd seed. Look at this. That's all you need to know. This honestly helps so much when you're picking selections. 21 wins, 8 losses. Just this year on a clay court, 30 wins total. So basically, Travaglia has more wins on clay this year than Giraldo does on all surfaces in the last 7 months. So that's my pick. Travaglia is a solid challenger player anyway. Who was he playing? I forgot. Giraldo. I'm just going to crack through these challenges because I know everybody probably wants to see the men and everything. Okay, so we've got this guy is literally my nemesis, Emir. It seems like every time I select him, he loses. Now I remember Moroni being a great player last year. Do I remember that right? Yeah. Look at that on clay. He was absolutely unstoppable last year. Made me so much money. This year seemed to have fallen off a bit. Negative record this year. Ymir's a solid player, but it seems like he goes behind far too often. I don't really know what he's doing, but I think Ymir will just grind out Moroni. Moroni makes far too many mistakes. I'm confident in that, and I would put that in a double or a bet, any that you wanted to do. The next one is Mega and Kashin. Mega with a great record this year, 32-15, 19 wins on clay. Kashin again, all you have to do, look at the stats. They've played before, but in a futures event. So I mean, this was 5 years ago they played, so I don't really look at stuff 5 years ago. I mean, anything could have changed, new coach, new way of playing kind of thing. I just think Kashin's kind of struggling this year. Mega, too good for me for tomorrow. And the next one, now this guy. I don't know if anyone's seen this guy play. Daniel Altmaier. Frustrating. Very frustrating. He's only 20, so I know he can improve. But he's got a huge game. Now, if you see here that he won a futures last week, or 2 weeks ago, he can play the game. It's just, I don't know if he's mentally there. Now, if you would have asked me a few months ago, I would have taken Horansky every day of the week. But his run of form is so bad right now. I can't pick Horansky. I have to go for Altmaier. I'm not that confident on that because I know Horansky, playing to the best of his ability, can beat him. So be careful on that one. Okay, now we got the number 1 seed. This will not be a problem. Miedler is poor. He's poor. I don't rate him at all. Laxonen's too good. He's too good. He's too good on clay. He'll beat anyone in this draw. He should win this tournament. Okay, just a few more to go. Now, this guy's interesting. If you haven't seen this guy play, watch him. Dustin Brown. Used to live in a camper van and travel around the tour. That's dedication right there. Fainslow not played much this year. Dustin Brown, I think he got to the 3rd round of qualies at Wimbledon. Yeah. So he lost to Ymir, funnily enough, but his record is great. And he's just going to overpower. He's going to overpower Fainslow. He's serving volleys a lot. He mixes it up. I don't think Fainslow's going to be able to deal with that at all. I think there's about 3 more left. Yeah, we've got Bagnis and Pirosh. Now they've played once before, and Pirosh won. This was on a hardcore qualifiers at the Australian Open. However, if you notice the experience of Bagnis on clay, he's played nearly, 750 matches on clay, and he's 1 year older than me. That's ridiculous. So he's a complete clay courter. He should deal with Pirosh no problem at all on this surface. If it was another surface, I'd be questioning it, but because it's this, I can't. I have to go for Bagnis. We've got 2 more left. We've got the strong German Oscar Ott here playing a guy who's not got a singles ranking, so he's probably got an ITF ranking. Yeah, he's done great at futures, but if you look at the price, the bookmakers are not stupid. They're not going to price a guy at 5.51 that they think is going to easily win. Oscar Ott will overpower people. He's got a big serve. Very good on clay, as you can see here. Got 174 wins on clay in his life. This guy just seems to chill around the Challenger circuit. The Futures circuit, but I think Ott is going to have far too much for this guy. Now I know this is probably going to be dull because I'm literally picking the favourites here. I'm not intending to do that. People who have been around know that I love an underdog and I hate picking favourites, but sometimes you've got to do it. Last one here, Hanfmann against Harte. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name, but this guy has not played a lot this year due to injury. Last year he was a beast. Harte operates at... Well, you've got to understand there's levels of tennis, and you may be great on a surface when you play in future events or lower tier events, but when you make the step up and play people that are used to that level and used to winning at that level, you won't win unless you play great stuff, and I think Hanfmann is just too big and too much of a handful for this other guy. So that's basically my challenger of the Germany selections there. I'm not going to post that yet. I will post that later on when I can get the prices, because there is a couple that I'm still waiting on. Now, just going to see if we're okay. Yeah, people are saying it's about bad signal. I think I'm going to have to start doing videos. If the internet's still like this, it's strange because it's not normally like it, but sometimes when it goes, it really goes. Like, I can barely stream like Amazon Prime when I'm watching the tennis. Like, just keeps buffering my end. It's shocking. I don't know what's going on. But I think it's probably going to be best if I just maybe do videos and then post them out. I think that would probably be better. Alright. Let's go for this. Oh, Jesus. Apologies. Alright. So we can go for this Italian challenger. Now, the last time I checked there was only 8 matches scheduled. I think there's going to be more added. Oh no, there is only 8. So we're just going to go through these really, really quickly. We're going to go for Gomez against Sabeth Wild. No reasoning here, really. There's 9 matches he's played on hard in his life. Gomez is above 200. It is what it is. Gomez is going to win. Wild's a clay quarter. Gomez got the experience and should be fine. So I won't mind seeing that in any bets that you guys have. Giustino against Bega. This is going to be boring as well because I think I'm literally picking all the favourites in this. There is no underdogs that I like. And now this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one because I really didn't know who to go for here. I'm going for Giustino. But I don't really know why. He just seems to have played more. I know he's played 700 matches. I didn't even know that. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Bega. I'm going to go for Alessandro Bega here. They're so evenly matched. This price, if you can get a price around 3, you have to take Bega here. Yeah, you've got to take him. You've got to take him at this price. You've got to take him. That is a value play. It's as simple as that. Value play right there. Kotov and Galovic up next. Now, I've gone for Kotov. This man is great. He moves great. He hits big. And he will trouble anyone that can't move great. I don't think Galovic moves great. He doesn't play a lot on a hard court. I know Kotov doesn't. Oh, I know Kotov doesn't either. But I think, again, at that price, I would put him around a 2.1. I have to take the value there. I've got so many tabs open. I don't know what I'm doing. That's the problem. I'm not even going to go over this Moraine one because Ramazzotti has not even got a world ranking. Next one is Ramanathan against Kakic. Now Kakic had a great win today. I wasn't really expecting that at all. Yeah, beat Rinderknech. I went on Rinderknech and that failed. Seems like he's on a bit of run, but look here, too many losses. Ramanathan has got a big serve. Or am I thinking? No, I'm not thinking of him, am I? Ignore that last comment. His record is terrible. But Kakic has not played a lot, so I'm guessing there was some injury there. Ramanathan, experienced man, he should be beating Kakic. Not confident. Not confident. Don't throw your house, your wife, your hamster on it. I am not confident on that one. Okay, but obviously I have to pick winners and stuff, so. Right, Lacko against Avidspa. Avidspa with a great win today. That was selected. against Luca Varney with a great win. I think that come about 3.1 odds, so congrats if you got on that. Now Lacko lost to Ramanathan last time out, but that was on grass. Lacko, experienced hardcore, should not be having a problem with the Vidspa here. I just don't think he has the experience to deal with a guy like Lacko. So I'm going to go for Lacko here. And two more, we've got Ivashka against Viola. Now this is a difficult one because Viola's done really well this year on hardcore, and in general he's decent, but Ivashka's younger, fresher, played before, so he knows he's got the psychological advantage that he can beat him. I'm not a fan of his price. I'd want that to be about 1.5 if I'm honest. But we are going to go with Ivashka to beat Viola. And the last one, we've got the grass court machine, Stakovsky, against Marchenko. Now Marchenko's barely played this year, so I'm guessing there's some form of injury there. Stakovsky, experienced man. Look how many matches he's played. That is absolutely ridiculous. They've played 8 times before. Stakovsky's won 6 of them. 4 on a hard court. Stakovsky has won 2. Marchenko 2. So that's quite interesting. I just think Stakovsky has got enough here. Okay, so that is the Recanati Challenger. That's the Ludwigshafen Challenger. That's all the selections there. Again, I won't post now. I will be posting later when I get the correct prices. How was Fognini not beaten TFO? How was this into a 5th set? That's a shame. Isner looks like he's going to get the job done. Cilic not doing. Oh, he was a break up as well. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do something here. I need to just check something, because my phone's just going off here. Oh, that's a cracking bet, Matt.